Niche sports, old and new, have been underutilized throughout history, whether they be ultra-rich luxury sports or as simple as darts. Culturally, the big three of football, baseball, and basketball have been advertised to us, and while we all enjoy these sports, we have been sheltered from more niche sports. This raises the question.
Do you think it's a dying sport in any way?
I've been a fencing master since 2008. I started fencing when I was 18, and I've never stopped. My friend in college dragged me to a fencing class, and we just both loved it right away, and we fenced a lot, and he eventually quit. I never quit. I opened my own school here in La Mesa in 2011, and I was there for 3 years, and now I have this school, which is both a fencing studio and an archery range. That's why we have the archery targets behind us, and my wife teaches archery and I teach fencing. Fencing is a martial art. It's actually a recreation of an actual sword fight. But of course, these days the weapons we use are very flexible. There's a tip at the end, so you don't actually stab it into somebody. Really, you can go as hard as you want at somebody, and nobody will get hurt. Because of the equipment that we wear, fencing's very, very safe. Safer statistically than ping pong.
Do you think it's a dying sport in any way?
No, in fact, it's growing. When I first fenced, everybody who started fencing started in college. That was 40 years ago. But now in the U.S., we have tons of kids, and there are 8 full-time fencing facilities in San Diego. So we have a big league, and all the kids fence against each other. All the kids from different clubs get together and they fence against each other. We travel to LA and we fence against the kids from LA. And I just returned from the national championships called Summer Nationals. And Summer Nationals in the U.S. right now is the biggest fencing tournament in the world. And it has kids that are fencing age 10 and under, age 12 and under, age 14 and under, all the way up to age groups of 80 and up. And so it's really booming in the U.S. I think, fencing is more popular with boys than girls. There tends to be more aggression in boys, and especially middle school boys. So a lot of times it's just a great way for them to fight and not get hurt. I think there's a lot of instinct for young men to fight. And it's a great outlet, good way to build confidence, agility, concentration and focus, definitely coordination. It builds all those aspects with a fun fight in it. But I must say that it's booming with girls too. I mean, a lot of girls do it. We have a great women's fencing team here at Lionheart.
How'd you get into axe throwing?
Always been sort of an outdoorsman, so throwing axes, knives, like that was always sort of second nature. As we started to see these brick and mortar places open up, I sort of pursued it and never looked back.
Would you say that axe throwing as a hobby and a sport is dying in terms of popularity or been growing lately?
Oh, I think it's only on the rise. Once everybody does it, they have to post it to their social media. Friends, family see that. They in turn have to give it a whirl. It's very satisfying once you do it, and it just kind of going to grow exponentially, I believe.
Yeah, we've all seen them. I mean, I've seen people posting really cool videos of them throwing axes. How do you throw an axe? What goes into that?
You want to think more bowling, something like that. You want to just let the weight do the work for you. You're not trying to control it, just let it do what it wants to do. Just breathe, maintain your control, open up, and let it fly freely from your hands. It really is a finesse over power type of a skill.
Are there different kinds of axes that different people use?
Yeah. Not only do some designs resonate with you on a personal level, certain weights, lengths, balances, things like that will feel more natural for your type of throw. So yeah, there are all kinds of axes, and they will vary from person to person.
Less mainstream sports like axe throwing and fencing have only been growing in popularity in recent years, owing to recent developments like the rise of social media and the creation of fencing programs for youth. Sports that were once unknown to many are now more accessible than ever.